Love and light, everyone. Love and light. Welcome back to another video. Guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. Lighting some Palo Santo. I got a bunch of new decks in, guys, so tonight we're going to be using some new decks in this energy reading. Let's go ahead and pray. Father God, angels, ancestors, divine Holy Spirit, please go ahead and protect my channel, protect my intuition, and protect the collective who clicked on this video tonight. Whatever anyone is sending myself, go ahead and send back to them tenfold. If they are sending love and light, bless that to them and their family. If they are sending any evil eyes, bad intentions, just go ahead and return to sender. In this day and age, guys, I just like to teach what you give out into the world is the same energy that you're calling back into yourself, okay? So some personal channeling that I got was behind the scenes. And then when I was sitting down, I actually turned the TV on and there was this like commercial where it was like, you know how models are, how they get ready and go on the runway. Like when they go on the runway, they're so pristine and everything is in order and they're so cool, calm, and collected. But the second they get behind the scenes, there's just like a whole bunch of like chaos and fast-paced moving action. And so what I'm getting out of that channeling is that the divine feminine right now, whether you be, I'm getting mostly women, but this could be man or woman. There's no gender in energy, but I'm getting that the collective energy who's been, you know, putting in the work and everything right now, I know you, if you guys have been watching my videos, I've been getting that rest, right? But right now I'm really heavily picking up that the collective is just needing to sit back and relax and rest right now, because like your spirit team and also things that you don't see with your physical eyes, there's things that are going on right now that are getting cleaned up on your behalf, is what I'm being told. So there's a lot of things, a lot of loose ends, a lot of misconceptions is what I'm hearing. I don't know. But there's a lot of things that are going on in the spiritual realm and in the physical that are getting cleaned up on your behalf. Okay, so I don't know what that has to do, but I'm going to go ahead and pull some energy regarding that situation and see if anything wants to come out. The first deck that I'm going to be using is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into that. Thank you everyone for liking the video, for commenting below, and for subscribing to my channel, guys. We are well on our way to 5,000 subscribers. Next month I should have my healing boxes all ready to go. There's only going to be a limited set. There will be 11 healing boxes. I will be selling 10 and giving 1 away. So just be on the lookout and stay tuned for that if you guys want to show support and also get a good healing, right? So let's go ahead and dive into this energy. Spirit, give me clear, accurate message. Okay, isolation, yes. I feel like right now I'm getting two things with this. You are getting put in isolation while this cleanup is being had, and also all the people that have been going against you, all the trials and tribulations that you've been going through, these people are now going to be taking their spot in isolation. These people are going to be taking their time to reflect and to think about all the things that they have been putting out into the world. Yeah, I feel like with this tuxedo here, there won't be any like going out. There won't be any partying. These people are going to need to take that rest to really focus. And I think for you right now, you're not wearing, you know, your fanciest attire. You're taking that more comfortable route. You're just trying to stay comfortable and restful. But I do feel this is heavily on the other energy, that cleanup energy, that energy that spirit is behind the scenes and in the physical 3D that is just getting cleaned up right now regarding, I don't know what situations, but regarding something in your life. You have a lot, okay, right, here we go. So gossip I am accurate with this. This is a new deck, but I love the illustration. It's something with the pictures and then the colors as well. So isolation, yes, because of all the emotional, blue is also signifying emotion. So with all the emotional manipulation is what I'm hearing. People have been behind the scenes emotionally manipulating you, your character, your name, who you are as a person, spreading gossip around you. Also blue is communication and throat chakra, so also spreading a lot of gossip, and I feel like these people are the ones that are going to be facing an isolation now for everything that they have done to you, said about you, tried to portray you to be. Right, and spirit is behind, right? All the gossip, all the envy. I feel like there was 3 main people behind the scenes that were working against you, right? Trying to ruin who you are. I see green as heart chakra, right? It's trying to also ruin your financial stability, trying to ruin your foundation with your home, with the home in the back. I feel like they were painting illusions and just like sprinkling salt on your name is what I'm hearing. These people, there was one person in particular, I'm not sure, and I do see these women as being older than you. So these people could be, I don't know, maybe older family members, maybe older people in the community, but I feel like these women, I am getting a strong feminine energy, but these women have been older than you is what I'm getting, right? They've tried to paint a facade, right? They try to paint you out to be a person that you're not, right? They try to paint your life to be a person that you're not, your character. I'm hearing deformation of character. I don't know, but that's actually illegal and that's against the law, right? But I feel like there has been a lot of people in your life that has been really trying to just ruin who you are as a person, trying to, because they couldn't swap destinies and they could not fool the people that, you know, they fooled them for a while is what I'm hearing, right? They were able to keep this facade up that they are this pure vessel, this angelic being, this caring, helpful person, but the facade is gone, right? The illusions are gone. And now that people are seeing what is going on and seeing the truth, yeah, now it's time to clear everything up. Now these people are going to be in isolation. Okay, yes, because there's miracles that are happening for you, for the collective that has been in the upright. And you know if you've been just focusing on self, right? Not really gossiping, not talking about anybody, not even one caring about what somebody's got going on, right? We all have our own lives and we all are in control of our own lives, right? And when we get so caught up in other people's lives, it just really, you need to take that second to really just isolate yourself and say, why am I so focused on somebody else and not my own pursuits and my own happiness and my own wants and needs, right? Why am I caring so much about what somebody else external to me is doing? And meanwhile, that external person is not giving any care or consideration to you. They're not doing anything, okay? But miracles are coming in. This is also showing me this spirit guide here. You have people in the spirit who are working to clear up this. I'm hearing like, give justice to your name. You know, just clear up all these loose ends as you still hit that runway, still looking, you know, in order, intact, still having a smile on your face, still walking out with love and light. Your ancestors and your spirit guides and even people in the 3D are fighting for your justice is what I'm hearing. So thank you, right? We need to say thank you for that, right? And then with that, it's time to release. I feel for the people who have been in the upright, you're putting a whole death to the situation. You're saying, you know what? I have given my energy. I have given my time. I have given my love into these people, into these places, into these situations. And you know where it got me? It got me nowhere. These people did not want to learn. These people did not want to change. These people did not want to grow. So now I have to release it, right? It's like, and then some might even actually have a physical death or just living in this really depressed state, right? We're going to get one more and then we'll go ahead and move on. Dissipating came out, but I didn't want to take it. So the next thing that came out is prayer. And I'm getting this for both. Yellow could be significant. That's also the solar plexus chakra. But prayer. So I'm getting for the people that have been in the upright and the just, the collective that is resonating with this reading. You guys have been praying, right? This is why you have your protection. This is why the facades are falling behind and the truth is being seen, right? No more lemons, right? Now you're going to be making lemonade out of those lemons and living in this beautiful, some of you may be in cities, some of you may be in pastures in country land. I don't know. There's two pathways, and I just feel like you are going to be able to have a choice to live maybe in two different worlds. I'm not sure. Take it how it resonates. But for the ones who have been doing the wrong and gossiping and putting this facade around somebody's identity, you guys need to start praying, right? Maybe some of you are going to be going from cities and more into nature, or vice versa. I don't know why they wanted me to point that out so much, but that is significant. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in a little bit deeper. Let's see who these people could have been that have been putting the facades up, or what can this be around. I'm going to be using the Kipper deck here, so I'm going to be using this one, and this one is just staple energies to kind of give a clear idea of what's going on in the situation, who could be involved. Spirit, clear, accurate message. Okay, so we do see a wealthy man here. So wealthy man, which is a 13, which breaks down to a 4. So there is a wealthy man here. I'm going to keep going. This, okay, change. Maybe there's going to be change regarding this wealthy man. Maybe this wealthy man had to go through some change. 9, so maybe this wealthy man, you know, had change in his stability, because 13 breaks down to a 4, and I feel like this has taken him some time. I feel like in that he is coming out in the upright, but I feel like it has taken him some time to get into this position of being 9 single again, is what I'm getting, because 9 is a singular number to me. It's like the 9 of Pentacles, right? That single energy. But I also do see change where he's packing up his bags and he's loading them into a car, and he will be traveling somewhere. Okay, so there is change, and it looks like he's leaving this big house behind him. He's got even a chair and a lamp on it, so he's really moving. He's not going on a trip. He's actually packing up and moving somewhere. Okay, so I feel like this wealthy man is going to be changing his stability. 4 is like stability, home, right? Like the 4 of Wands. But he is going to be changing that, and he is in this single energy, and he is going to be moving. The letters C, M could be significant. Okay, so this wealthy man is having a lot of thoughts. This wealthy man could be some kind of artist, some kind of typer, some kind of writer, some kind of author or artist with painting or sculpting. 16, which breaks down to a 7, so he is in this perfectionist state where he does I get this wealthy man likes things like, you know, pristine is what I'm hearing. He likes to invest in quality pieces. He goes over quality, not quantity. I don't know why they want me to point that out so much, but he is he is very in his thoughts regarding some kind of lover. Okay, maybe it could be somebody that he's leaving, or maybe it could be somebody. Okay, so 15, which breaks down to a 6, so it could be some situation from the past. It could be a past life lover, or just a situation that was from his past that he is in love with, that, or lovers, that there is love there, or there was love there. I also see 2 white doves here, so white doves could be significant. Maybe you guys are seeing white animals, white doves, but I feel like there was this very strong intimate connection with somebody from the past, and he is having deep thoughts about that. I feel like maybe he could be sketching this woman or envisioning her and drawing things. That's what I'm getting, but take it how it resonates. Again, the letter CM could be significant. Okay, and then in the distant horizons, so there is going to be change coming in the distant horizons. I feel like with okay, yeah, so there is also going to be change around, because 36, which breaks down to a 9, is also that single energy. So I feel like there's going to be another, in the distant horizon, there's going to be change regarding the single energy. So do you see how this wealthy man goes from force, stability, into the single energy, has thoughts about a lover, and then in the distant horizon, his single energy is going to be changing. So maybe this is, he's following his spirit guides, which are white birds again, and he's going overseas is what I'm hearing, because there is an anchor here, and this ship is literally flying overseas. So I feel like maybe if he's not traveling by boat, maybe by plane, I'm not sure, but yeah, there could be something overseas. Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay, let's see this energy here. This was a divine feminine reading, but there's a lot of male energy in this. So maybe I'm talking to a divine masculine feminine energy, a divine male that's in divine feminine. I know I have been having a lot of men in the divine feminine energy, but it says embrace the flow of life, which is Gemini. So I feel like they're just asking you right now to just go with the flow, right? Things are, you know, working out for your good behind the scenes. You don't understand or see what's really happening, and it's just asking you to go with the flow right now. Okay, the next card out is release control, and that's pretty much just go with the flow. So if you are not the wealthy man, if you are not the gossiping people in isolation, then you must be the divine collective, right? And they're asking you right now that you might not see what's going on in the background. So they're asking you to, go with the flow, release control, go for it. When this does come in, go for it and open up to change. So there will be a big change that happens when this energy or whatever this change is that does come in. And then it says know your worth. Okay, so when this change does go, come in for you, they're saying go for it, right? Yeah, I could be talking to an Aries, Aquarius, Taurus. We have Taurus doubles, so that could be significant, or a Gemini. Okay, but they're saying open up to change. Be accepting when this change comes in. Be open to it, but then also know your worth. So don't settle and don't lessen yourself for anyone. Okay, I'm almost getting that feeling, don't put your wants and needs or your beliefs on the back burner. Really stand in who you are, because when you really know your truth, that makes you more romantically attractive. I know that comes out in the other one, but we're gonna get a couple of, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you guys. So that last row that I used was the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards, and for the last one I'm going to be using the Star Seed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and finish up on the Star Seed, and that will be this reading. I will be going ahead and doing a Divine Masculine reading next, so if you're interested, stay tuned for that. Spirit couple cards. Couple cards. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. okay? And I'm getting this for the know your worth, honestly. When I pulled this, I heard know your worth. So I feel like maybe in this situation that is going to come, or in the distant horizon, there is going to be something where it's like you could either be placed in a situation where you're going to go against yourself, or you could know your worth and stand up for what it is you believe. And this is your spirit guide saying, like, pave a new path, okay? So maybe if you are placed in a situation and you're just like, okay, I could either, you know, I'm hearing like comply or oblige, I don't know, but I could either just, you know, go with the flow and just go with that, but it's not exactly what you want in your heart. They're saying, like, be the leader you wish you had. Okay, so maybe you don't have somebody cheering you on. Maybe you don't have somebody saying you can do it, you know, you go for it. Maybe you don't have that, but be the leader that you wish you had. So you, like I said in a couple of readings ago, we have to learn to be our own cheerleaders, right? I know through all of this, like, I have a lot of people that comment and cheer me up and support me, and guys, you have no idea how much that really, like, gives me that little bit of energy to just say, you know what, I'm gonna go, because I'm so raw, I'm so emotional, I'm so authentic. Sometimes I'm like, did I really just post that reading? But it's a message, and I'm here to deliver the message, right? That's my job. So I appreciate everyone who really understands me and gets me, but it's not easy to find people like that all the time. Some people don't, you know, I've waited pretty much half my life to find a family that I connect with. So at times I had to learn to be my own leader, to be my own cheerleader, to just say, you know what, people might not understand me, people might not get me, people might not see the vision that I have, but I know my vision, I see it, and I'm gonna go after it. And just being that leader for yourself is going to inspire someone out there so that they can do it as well. Okay, so I think that that's what the card is trying to remind us, is just that even if we don't have, you know, that person there to support us and to say, hey, you know what, you're doing a great job. Hey, you know what, I see the effort and you're doing great. Even if you don't have that, you can do that for yourself. But know your worth, right? You need to know your worth to be able to do that for yourself. And I think over my healing journey, this is just personal testimony, but through the self-love and through knowing my worth is how I've been able to gain the confidence to share a lot of my messages and share my gifts and even personal things that happen with me, you know. Not everybody can be vulnerable. Not everybody can be authentic. It does take a really strong individual to put themselves out there in such a raw, vulnerable way. So I just want you guys to know that don't hesitate. Don't worry about being judged. If you're staying in your truth and you're standing in your truth, that's all you can do, okay? It doesn't matter how people interpret it. It doesn't matter, you know, the comments or anything that you get. All it matters is that you're standing in your true, authentic self. You know your worth, and you know you're being the leader that you wish you had, okay? The next one is karmic relationships, or Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So I feel like this situation did really take a lot, you know. I feel like it was some of the relationships with these people who were gossiping and placing facades over your life, right? These were karmic past relationships. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be lovers, you know, relationships in general. But I feel like these were karmic relationships that you really had to grow from, and you had to heal yourself from, and you had to, you know, maybe these were the people who didn't see you and understand you and hold the same vision, and instead of them, you know, just going along for the ride and being loving, unconditional support, they'd rather keep you isolated and gossip about you and put this facade around you, right? But through that isolation, I feel like that isolation is what you give out, and the energy that you try to make somebody else feel, in the end, is going to come back to you tenfold. You guys hear every time I say it on my video, I can't make it up. It's just the law of physics, right? What you put out into this world is what you get back. And I am living proof of, like, you think, or a lot of people think like, oh, she can say this and manifest it and she gets it, you know. That also works in the opposite way, guys. If I was to speak bad on someone or about someone, I get that back just as fast, like just as fast. And that is kind of how you know how powerful you are and how tapped in you are, and the level of rank that you have. Is like, some people can go ahead doing bad their whole life and never receive judgment or never receive karma, right? Some people won't get it in this lifetime. That's just a level of showing you how tapped into the spirit they are. But somebody who, you know, does bad and right away reaps karma, is either they've tried to go against somebody who's really chosen in the spirit, or they are themselves. Okay, so just remember that. And I just want you guys to know that as well. It's like, what you put out is the same energy that you're going to call back into yourself. So for these karmic relationships, now it's their turn to face that isolation. It's their turn to have gossip turning back on them. And now people are going to really break that facade and see what things really are. And that's where it gets hard for these people. It's because when you're living in a lie for so long and then the truth is revealed, you don't want to be faced. You don't want to be seen, right? And I feel like I said in one of my community posts, this is mask off season. A lot of people's masks are going to be coming off. And if I were you, I would choose to reveal your mask on your own before somebody tries to reveal it for you, or spirit does, you know. It's always better to go ahead and reveal your true authentic self and how you feel and the mistakes you made before spirit and God does, because that's really hard judgment on you. I don't know who that's for. Big picture thinking. Visionary, inspired ideas. Okay, so I feel like for the collective that have been under all of this stress, there is somebody, a wealthy man, that is in his thoughts, and I feel like he does have visions and inspired ideas about some sort of love situation. I also feel that your angels and your guides are bringing miracles in that is also inspiring you around your solar plexus, right? To create new ideas and to give you new inspiration. Okay, it says, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. Okay, and they're telling me to end it on that. So I feel for all situations here, whether you are from the karmic energy standpoint, whether you are from this wealthy man standpoint, or whether you're from, I'm getting another one where it's like whoever this wealthy man is thinking about, which is the collective. I feel whatever area you are in, I feel like we all need to loosen our grip and just let go of addictions and let God in instead of focusing on kind of band-aiding. I was hearing like masking or masquerading or band-aiding, I'm not sure. But instead of covering up all these things, right, we need, with substances, we need to try our best to let it go and to call on God and feel God in our lives, or Ra, whoever you call on, right? But just fill it in us instead. Call on God and let God fill us, right? Let the Holy Spirit run through us. All right, guys, we're going to get one angel message and then we're going to close out. I don't know, this is the first time I'm using these decks, so I hope the message came out as clear and accurately as it can. Please like the video if you could understand it. And yeah, we'll stay tuned for the next one. It says, ground yourself. When you detach from awareness, your body, when you detach awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work is needed upon this earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Okay, so as much as it is lovely to just kind of be aloof and be all up in your head and just thinking of, like, you know, all this, like, I don't know, fantasy stuff, I guess I would say it, or, you know, all this up in the clouds stuff, because some of us can, I know I can kind of just get lost in our minds. But it's saying get out in nature. I know I spent a few days in nature, and tomorrow I will be spending another day in nature, but it's time to ground down into that 3D, and the best way to do that is tapping into Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, right? Just really tapping into nature. Okay, guys, this is the reading. I love you so much. Go ahead and ground yourself, you know, get close to the earth, and I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for all your love and support.